Our next speaker is to talk about how to increase your annual fund contributions. She is from the Rotary Club of San Juan, District 3800, and the past District Rotary Foundation Annual Giving Chair. Our next speaker is past President Gina Sanchez.
Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians of District 3790. I am past President Gina Sanchez of the Rotary Club of San Juan, District 3800. I am one of the incoming Assistant Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinators next Rotary year. I would like to take this opportunity first to thank District Governor-elect Willie Serafica and the rest of his team for inviting me as one of the speakers in this district training assembly. Our topic for this afternoon is about how to increase the annual fund contributions, particularly of District 3790 next Rotary year. But before we proceed with my presentation, let me show you and let me share with you my Rotary Foundation story, how I became very passionate about our foundation. My Rotary Foundation story started in 1992 when I became one of the GSE members who went to Arkansas, USA. I am a beneficiary or grantee of the Rotary Foundation. That is why, as my way of paying back to the Rotary Foundation for giving me an opportunity to experience the wonderful world of Rotary International and the Rotary Foundation, I am a channel, I became the channel and instrument to engage more Rotarians to believe and support the Rotary Foundation. And in 2006, I joined the Rotary Club of San Juan, and in 2010, I became the global president of the Rotary Club of San Juan. My Rotary Foundation story or journey continues. In 2012, I became the vice chair of the annual program fund 15 annual program District 3800. But in 2016-2017, I became the annual program fund chair of the District 3800, which is one of the memorable year of District 3800 because in that year, 2016-2017, we reached or achieved more than $652,000 for the Rotary Foundation, of which $618,000 went to in Rotary 2020 Rotary as annual fund chair of District 3800, we raised more than $1,038,000 for the Rotary Foundation, of which $842,000 went to annual fund. But one of the most significant part of my Rotary Foundation story is in 2010-2011 when I became president of the Rotary Club of San Juan, because our club received 4 recognition banners from the Rotary Foundation, namely the 100% ERA Club, the 100% Sustaining Member Club, the top 1 in per capita, and 100% Paul Harris Fellow Club. Dahil po siguro ako ay presidente ng Rotary year 2010-2011, I gave my best. So once in a lifetime lang ang pagiging presidente. Ito na po. Awards for the foundation was of being very passionate about the Rotary Foundation. Our learning objectives for this afternoon are the following. I hope at the end of this session, you must be able to understand one, why we give to the Rotary Foundation, and second, what are the strategies and best practices in increasing the annual fund contributions? This question whose responsibility is it to raise funds for the Rotary Foundation is always being asked during PETs, vistas, Rotary Foundation seminars, and forums. We all know that the answer to this question are the Rotarians. All members of the Rotary clubs are responsible in raising funds for the Rotary Foundation. But I would like to emphasize that raising funds for the Rotary Foundation, or particularly to the annual fund, it must come or it must start from the District Rotary Foundation team, from the top, composed by the district governor, the District Rotary Foundation Committee, the district officers down to the club level, which is composed of the following: the club president, the TRF committee members, the club officers, and all Rotarians and spouses of the Rotary Club. So therefore, all Rotarians are responsible in raising funds for the Rotary Foundation, particularly the annual fund. So please remember, wag po natin kalimutan that there are 4 elements of an effective and functioning Rotary Club. And one of the 4 elements of an effective Rotary Club is to support the Rotary Foundation. That is why our district training team leaders and all our club TRF leaders must be able to explain to all Rotarians, especially the new ones, the young Rotarians, why we give and support the Rotary Foundation.
To the talk of past President Gina Sanchez, meron ng konting technical problem. From the host club, can you explain? Past President Romel. Past President Romel,
Yes,
I see.
I am back, sir.
Okay.
I am back.
Okay.
So
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Stop. Okay. So can we? Sorry for that technical glitches. So let me repeat my presentation. Siguro po dito na lang po sa why do we give to the Rotary Foundation? We give to the Rotary Foundation of the following reasons. One is the global polio eradication, which is the top priority of the Rotary International and the Rotary Foundation. We give to the Rotary Foundation because it is doing good in the world. Doing good in the world is the motto of the Rotary Foundation. Remember, our foundation is the charity arm of the Rotary International, which provides grants and programs to make a difference in the lives of so many people in our communities and across the globe. We give to the Rotary Foundation because it is our foundation. It belongs to us. It is your foundation, my foundation. Every you give to the participate in the programs of the Rotary Foundation, you become a member of the Rotary Foundation. And last, why do we give to the Rotary Foundation? Because it is the charity of choice. People choose charitable institutions for many reasons and purposes. But for us Rotarians, I'm back again. Sorry po talaga. We're using a new application under OSD, so please bear with me. So the reasons why we give to the Rotary Foundation because of the following: global polio eradication, doing good in the world, belongs to the Rotarians, and the charity of choice. But what might be another reason why Rotarians give to the Rotary Foundation? Why do I give to the Rotary Foundation? I give to the Rotary Foundation because it is a joy of giving to our foundation. The feeling of joy of giving to the Rotary Foundation is indescribable because it takes a lot of compassion to take something from your life. For other people, it is very difficult or it is not easy to give something to others. But if you have the heart to give and serve, it makes a difference. It gives a sense of satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. It makes you a channel of God's goodness. I give to the Rotary Foundation because I believe it is not just about the money. Giving to the Rotary Foundation is not only an investment of money, but an investment of human kindness and talents for the purpose of doing good in the world without expecting anything in return. Giving to the Rotary Foundation is not just about the money. As long as the Rotarians of District 3790 know that the Rotary Foundation grants and programs are promoting peace, supporting education, saving lives, ending hunger, protecting the environment. Giving to the Rotary Foundation is a classical example of service above self. This afternoon, we will be discussing
Fellow Rotarians, kindly bear with us. There's some technical problem again. And we just brace yourself. We had a very good topic coming from the past president, Gina Sanchez.
soon. Okay. Okay, I will be just sharing my screen instead of using my new applications under OBS. So supporting the Rotary Foundation, we direct our contributions to the following funds. One is the Polio Plus Fund. Second is the Annual Fund, which supports the grants and programs of the Rotary Foundation. And the last is the Endowment Fund, which secures the future of our foundation. We will be talking about particularly on the annual fund. The annual fund, which gives back the district 50% of the total contribution after 3 years supporting your local and international projects. The annual fund program works under the share system, which was discussed earlier by past President Glo. The share system wherein the total annual fund contributions, 50% of that goes to the World Fund and 50% balance is given to the district as district designated fund. And that 50% DDF becomes available to the Rotarians, to their different Rotary clubs in the form of global grant and district grant. Every Rotary year, we set goals for the annual fund or for other funds of the Rotary Foundation. So what should we do to increase the annual fund contribution next Rotary year 2021 to 2022? I will be sharing with you the best practices or strategies I have realized and I have experienced as annual fund chair for several years. The word passion is my new motto for the Rotary Foundation. These are the best practices. Each letter of the word passion represents a specific strategy or best practice. P stands for powerful team. The district Rotary Foundation team and the club TRF team must work hand in hand to set goals for the district and for the club for Rotary year 2021-2022, particularly how much will be given or how much will be your goal for annual fund and other funds of the Rotary Foundation. But I am suggesting that one of the TRF goals for next Rotary year is to increase the number of E-rate and foundation giving clubs. And one of the responsibilities of the powerful team must study the giving history of the district and the Rotary Club for the last 4 years. A stands for adequate information. The Rotary clubs and the district Rotary Foundation team must be equipped with information such as you must read and study the Rotary Foundation reference guide or manual, which can be downloaded from My Rotary. Please take time to read the TRF reference guide or manual. Second is secure TRF reports from My Rotary, such as club fundraising analysis, club recognition summary, which was also discussed by past President Glo, and the total giving report. I would like to give emphasis on this report, the total giving report of all Rotarians in the district, so that this report will be used as a tool in segregating and listing down your hit list or the regular donors of the district. Doon po ninyo malalaman from the total giving report, sino-sino ba ang pwedeng maging new Paul Harris Fellows, multiple Paul Harris Fellows, sino ang malapit na maging major donors. Okay. Snowball campaign for letter S. This is one of the most effective and tested strategy in raising funds for annual funds. Snowball campaign. But the snowball campaign must follow a timeline. After this task, now up to July 1, please, your strategic planning 2 months before July 1, you should come up with the list of donors and pledges na nanggaling po sa total giving report as your basis or as your tool. Second, from July to September, this is the months we should be exercising leadership by example. We must start with the club leaders to give, starting from the district governor, the district Rotary Foundation committee members, and some of the club presidents. They must lead the district in giving to the Rotary Foundation. Next timeline, from October to December, we must continue with the hit list donors to give. Yan na po yung the busiest month sa Rotary Foundation because the month of November is the Rotary Foundation month and we recognize major donor major donors, multiple Paul Harris Fellows during the annual dinner giving. January to March, start increasing your ERA eligibles. ERA eligibles meaning Rotarians giving at least $25. I would like to make mention increasing ERA eligibles. Later, you will realize how the ERA works to increase the total giving to annual fund. April to June, campaign for more ERA clubs. This is the busiest quarter of the Rotary year, April to June. So dapat po, na-explain po natin sa mga Rotary clubs, paano ba maging ERA clubs and foundation giving clubs. Okay, support services, the next S under the word passion. The Rotary, the club TRF team, and the District Rotary Foundation team must provide services to our Rotarians. One is to invite speakers to talk about the Rotary Foundation. Update the club monthly on its TRF performance. Third is you can give incentives such as matching of recognition points. Recognize donors in club or district activities. Shift from physical giving to online giving, which is very effective this COVID pandemic. The online, please encourage all our Rotarians to give or to donate using My Rotary online giving. And last is be available to all concerns of our Rotarians. I have been practicing this because I have learned from my past district governor, June Forcon, that the best ability of a district leader is availability. So district leaders, please give time and available to all concerns and questions of our Rotarians. Questions such as, ilan na ba ang aking pinibigay sa Rotary Foundation? Ilan na ba ang points ko? Paano ba maging ERA club? Ano ang criteria for making an ERA club or foundation club? Those questions, you must be available and give time to all these questions of our Rotarians. I is impact. Increase our impact. Please remember that one of the 4 strategic priorities of Rotary International and the Rotary Foundation, one is to increase our impact. Increasing our impact under the Rotary Foundation is how to engage our Rotarians to participate in the grants and programs of our foundation. Encourage them to apply for global grant and district grant. Second is, I keep on repeating, increasing our impact is encouraging more Rotary clubs to become ERA and foundation giving clubs. Obstacle, during your Rotary year, you will encourage problems. You will encourage unexpected reasons from the Rotarians. Hindi ko kaya magbigay ngayon because business is bad, because of the pandemic, because of this crisis. But this is the best opportunity to use our compassion, our passion for the Rotary Foundation, to engage our Rotarians on the why we should give to the Rotary Foundation. And please do not be discouraged. Do not give up because it is under the word passion. Never give up, never surrender. It is not yet over until it is over. Okay, I will be showing to you the annual fund performance of District 3790 for the last 5 years. As of now, for this Rotary year, nasa 352,000 na po ang 3790. But the highest annual fund contribution of 3790 was in 2017-2018, 422,455. If I will be challenging the District 3790 led by District Governor-elect Willie Serafica, are we ready to beat or surpass the highest performance of District 3790 in annual fund, which is 422,000. I will be showing to you the data or the information I got from the Rotary Foundation or from my Rotary. Hindi po kayo magse-set ng goal for annual fund next Rotary year, but sasabihin ko 400,000 for annual fund. You must have a basis. You must have a data to support your goal of 400,000. Look at the data available to you. The number of residents of District 3790 is 95. The number of district officers, around 90. The number of Paul Harris Society members, as of now, it's 128. The average number of Paul Harris Fellows for the last 5 years of District 3790 is around 300, meaning every year, mayroon po kayong 300 new Paul Harris Fellows. Your new major donors for this Rotary year, you have 9 as of today. But if you will look at the data of District 3790, you have a potential major donors of 66. Your new major gift donors as of today is 3. But you have a potential major gift donors of 20. How about the ERA clubs for the last 3 years of District 3790? You have an average of 14 ERA clubs. As of today, District 3790 has 14 ERA clubs. But looking at the foundation banner report of District 3790, more than 20 Rotary clubs are qualified to become ERA and foundation given class. We will be using the available data given to you, shared to you by me, as the assumptions if we will be able to surpass or beat the record of District 3790 of 422,000. Let's look at the assumptions. Let's make a conservative assumption. 1, the number of residents. If we will be assuming only 50% of the 95 presidents will give $1,000, will give you 47,000. The number of district officers, conservatively, 50% will give $1,000. That will give you 45,000. How about the Paul Harris Society members? Let's assume 50% of 128 will give you $64,000. The average number of Paul Harris Fellows, 300, giving at least minimum $350. But there are some meron pong 100, may 200, may 400, 500. Kinuha ko lang po ang average of 350. Sa 300 gives, 300 new Paul Harris Fellows every year will give you $105,000 to annual fund. The new major donors, 20 new major donors lang po out of the 66 potential major donors giving at least $4,000 will give you 80,000. The new major gifts, dito po ang mga leaders natin giving at least 10,000. But the major gifts, ito po yung tinatarget natin from the top. The district governor, the district Rotary Foundation committee members, and other district officers giving at least $10,000. 6 lang po out of the more than 20 potential major gift donors, 60,000. But this is one of the most important in raising funds for the annual fund, the number of ERA clubs. As of now, you have 14, but if you will be targeting 20 ERA clubs, that will give you $40,000. How did I arrive at 20 ERA clubs, minimum of $2,000 per club will give you 40,000. So the more you increase the number of ERA clubs, you will be increasing your annual fund contribution by $2,000 for every Rotary club to become ERA. Summing up all the assumptions from the number of presidents down the line will give you $441,000 for next Rotary year, giving your assumptions and data available. So madali lang po if you will be targeting $400,000 or more. Pero ang kailangan po, you must analyze all reports. You must list down all your donor hit list given all the reports available. Okay. Lastly, I would like to share to the district, to the club, Rotary Foundation Club Chair, my alphabet of the TRF Club Chair. There are 7 letters lang po from the alphabet. One is A, accepting the challenge. You are all present now. You have accepted the challenge to become the TRF Club Chair of District 3790, and you accepted the challenge to achieve the goal of the district. Letter B, believing in yourself. You can do it. You must believe in yourself. C is competence. You are now competent enough because of the trainings extended to you by the district. And hopefully, I was able to increase your competence level with my presentation. D is dedication. The Rotarians of District 3790 are all dedicated because you have the heart to serve. And E is excellence. You are now excellent in engaging our Rotarians to believe and support the Rotary Foundation. And of course, at the end of the Rotary year, you will have a fantastic Rotary Foundation year. But I would like to emphasize whether you have achieved or not your TRF club goal, what is most important is you have done your best and you have earned the respect from the members of your Rotary Club. And the last letter is G, not Gina, but it is God with you. Please pray it works that you will be able to achieve your TRF goal next Rotary year. I will be sharing with you this message. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do something that I can do, which is to believe and support the Rotary Foundation. I am a proud donor of the Rotary Foundation. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig at sa mga nangyari po kanina. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Past President Gina Sanchez. Wow. You know, coming from a past president, hindi pa district governor yan, ha? Soon to be, hopefully. She shares how the technique and the strategy to increase the annual giving to the Rotary Foundation. Thank you very much, Gina, and hopefully,
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
past president ka pa lang, it will serve an inspiration to other past presidents, especially the president-elect, na you don't have to be a past district governor para mag-increase ang annual giving mo during your term. Right?
Thank you very much, sir. And
Gina.
sorry for the technical glitches because I am trying to elevate the performance or the presentation of the district leaders of the different district using the OBS or the online broadcast system. So sorry, but we will improve a little. Ito po yung kasi your PowerPoint presentation, nakikita na po yung speaker na nandun po sa loob ng PowerPoint presentation. Sorry for those glitches, but hopefully I have given enough knowledge and information to the Rotarians of District 3790 how to increase the annual fund contributions of your district. Kayang-kaya po ang 450,000 or more. Basta po lahat ng data, lahat ng information ay pag-aaralang mabuti at explain mabuti po to all Rotarians how to become RA. Please take note, as of now, you have 17 foundation giving clubs, but 14 RA clubs. Meron pong 3 Rotary clubs na hindi po siguro na-explain mabuti. Isa lang po ang kailangan para magbigay sa Rotary sa annual fund and you become an area club. Meron naman pong Rotary club na lahat po ay nagbigay sa annual fund. Pero the most important criteria of an area club ay nakalimutan nila, which is to achieve $100 per capita. So salamat po.
No worry, Past President Gina. Minor lang naman yung mga glitches. Your topic is so full of substance. Napaka-meaty and well informative naman.
Thank you po. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. In line with our RI President, sabi nga nila, no, with our RI President, Sekar Mehta, I would like to add to his battle cry, grow more, do more, but he forgot to say, give more to the Rotary Foundation.
And that is one of the important strategic priorities, the 4 strategic priorities of RI, the Rotary Foundation.
Remember, it's not about do more, grow more. Dagdagan natin ang give more.
Increase our impact.
Right. And I always keep saying to my club, being the TRF chairman of our club, the heart and soul of our club is the membership. But the Rotary Foundation is the backbone.
Yes, sir.
The backbone. Because we cannot stand up, we cannot move. Even though we have a heart, we have the soul, but we don't have the TRF, we cannot really move. Because the TRF for me is the backbone of Rotary. Okay, there's a question here, Past President Gina, for your indulgence. Okay. How can we encourage more members to give to the foundation given the current situation? Coming from President-elect Sherry Ann Murillo from the Rotary Club of Mariveles Export Zone.
That is one of the most challenging, especially now that we are experiencing these struggling times because of the COVID pandemic. Yun nga po yung sinasabi ko. Ito na po yung pagkakataon ng mga annual fund share, the district leaders of 3790, not only 3790, but all district in the Philippines, how to encourage, how to engage our Rotarians to believe and support the Rotary Foundation. Ito po yung tinatawag kong charisma brutal, na nanghihingi ka despite the pandemic, but because nararamdaman po nila ang inyong sincerity at charisma because you are very passionate about the Rotary Foundation and you explain to them how the Rotary Foundation is doing good in the world. Sinasabi ko po sa inyo, the Rotarians will give to the Rotary Foundation if you are sincere and they can feel your passion about the Rotary Foundation.
Thank you, Past President Gina. There's a follow-up question from the same Past President-elect. Some clubs have this mindset that instead of giving contribution to the foundation, they will just focus on doing many community service projects. How can we change that?
Opo, yan din po yung isa sa aming tanong palagi. Bakit hindi namin ibigay ang aming funds, ang aming nare-raise funds from the different fundraising activities of the Rotary Club instead of giving to the Rotary Foundation? Bakit hindi na lang sa community service projects? Bakit kailangan pa ang ibang bansa ang bigyan natin ng contributions to the Rotary Foundation? It's because the Rotary clubs are very autonomous. It is your decision kung saan po ninyo dadalhin ang inyong gifts. But as I mentioned earlier, one of the 4 elements, please remember, ito po yung pinag-aralan natin when we enter as member of the Rotary Club. There are 4 elements of an effective and functioning Rotary Club. Isa po sa isa sa mga elemento ay ang to support the Rotary Foundation. You cannot be called an effective or functioning Rotary Club if you cannot give at least, yun lang naman po ang sinasabi ko, at least $25 to the Rotary Foundation. Do not mind giving $1,000, but giving a minimum of $25 to the Rotary Foundation, it makes a difference. Yun pong 25, dumadami po yun. That is my strategy for District 3800. Let's touch the grassroots, giving 50% or more than 50% of the total membership of the district. That is the best accomplishment of the district governor. Hindi po yung number of Paul Harris Fellows, but the number of Rotarians believing and supporting the Rotary Foundation, just giving $25 po.
That's passion. That's passion. And I really agree with you when you say of believe. There was an RI team under the governorship of Bobby Legaspi. There's a saying, the team, do, believe in what you do and do what you believe in. Tuloy-tuloy po ang ating pagbigay. And some reactions from the chat room, Past President Gina, it seems you're already a PGG.
Ay, hindi pa po ako.
No, wait. You are PGG at your own right. They call it not Pacific Governor, potential district governor. Palakpakan natin siya.
Salamat po muli.
And hopefully we'll pray you will be a guiding light in the District 3790, especially in the PRM.
I will be
Thank you very
available.
much.
I have my number po in my presentation if you will be asking me how to increase the number of ERA clubs. Yan po lagi ang strategy ko every Rotary year. For your information, the District 3800 and District 3860, ngayon po ay nasa more than 52 ERA clubs na po ang District 3800. But the 3860 is running, no? So medyo nasa 37 Rotary ERA clubs na po sila. The highest ERA clubs of District 3800 when I was the annual fund chair in 2016, I was able to achieve 75 ERA clubs of District 3800. So marami pong way how to encourage more clubs to become an ERA club. Hindi po yung number of Paul Harris, number of major donors, but I still believe the grassroots. Mas marami pong nakakaalam how to support and believe the Rotary Foundation, and that is one of the major accomplishments of the district governor.
Thank you. Last one, PP Gina, this is a very, very ticklish question coming from me. Are you not contemplating to run for district governorship in the near future?
Marami, hindi pa po hindi pa po ako pwede. I have a lot of priorities. I am doing in the academe, in PSBA, so marami pa po akong priorities. I am always available to help the regional Rotary Foundation team of this District Governor Viridio John Farcon, but may panahon po sa pagiging district governor. It's a calling.
Yes.
Let's pray that
Yes.
mating lang po yun.
I agree with you. In some other way, in your own little way, you should not, this doesn't need to be a district governor to contribute something to the district. That's always my mantra. Right, Gina, PP Gina?
Okay.
Anyway, thank you very much again. May I call on the vote of thanks from our district governor-elect, Willie Sirapita. Thank you.
On behalf of District 3719, the Certificate of Appreciation is presented to Past President Gina Sanchez for imparting her insights during its District Training Assembly this 15th day of May 2021. Signed, Willie L. Sirapita, District Governor Rotary Year 2021-2022. This includes a token, as a vote of thanks which was sent to you via courier. Thank you.